Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Diamond Roofing is your trusted roofing contractor in Rapid City and the surrounding Black Hills area. With over 40 years of experience, they specialize in residential and commercial roofing, as well as siding, windows, and gutter installation. They also collaborate with general contractors to install roofs on new home construction. Diamond Roofing offers customized solutions that fit both your needs and your budget. Call 605-720-7663 for a quote or visit diamondroofingcorp.com today.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
The Sioux Jefferson Cavaliers and your Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Let's meet the starters from Jefferson High School. A senior midfielder, number 3, Madison Ingalls. Midfielder and a junior, number 4, Ella Brown. Midfielder and a sophomore, number
stoppages
The
on
senior
goals.
midfielder,
Probably
number
4 or
6,
5 on
April
injuries,
Johnson.
6 on cards.
On
That's an extra
defense, the senior
20
number
minutes
11,
plus the
Sydney
20 minutes there's
Bolkinghorn.
your- and then your warm-up time in between.
Forward and the
43
junior number
minutes.
16, Braylon
Should favor
Newford.
us, though.
Defenseman and a freshman, number 34, Hannah Johnson.
Puka. Oh, yeah, we just
Freshman
got to pull
forward, number 35, Adeline Ernster. Freshman midfielder, number 36, Elise Boulis. And a defenseman, freshman, number 43, Erica Ulrich.
Welcome to GoRaidersLive.com and to tonight's first round South Dakota High School Activities Association Class AA Girls Soccer Contest featuring the visiting number 16 Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers and the host, the number 1 seed Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Brought to you subscription free on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv. You can also find us on YouTube, Stevens Raiders channel. Some score updates from across the state and other playoff action for the boys. Obviously here at Sioux Park, the Raiders fall to Brandon Valley 4-5. O'Gorman defeated Yankton 4-1. Watertown defeats Sioux Falls, Washington 2-1. And in Sturgis, it is a 2-2 tie, and they will maybe going into extras. In the girls' side, Aberdeen Central over Spearfish 2-0. Sioux Falls Roosevelt defeated Brookings 4-1. Yankton defeated Rapid City Central 3-1. Pierre defeated Mitchell 5-1. And Watertown beat Sioux Falls Lincoln 2-1. And Sioux Falls Lincoln was the number 6 seed. So in this one, the Cavaliers come in with a record of 3-9-1, coming off a 2024 campaign, 1-10-0, so they improved this year. And as we saw last game, and as you look at the brackets on both sides, you can throw out records during playoff time. It's winner take all, and the saying of survive and advance or lose and end your season is certainly held up here. The Raiders, the number 1 seed in the host here at Sioux Park, come into this one 13-0-1, coming off a 2024 season where they were 15-1-0, and their loss was to Harrisburg in the final, where they lost 0-5 to a very powerful Harrisburg team. The Cavaliers will start freshman defender midfielder number 43, Erica Ulrich. A freshman midfielder number 36, Elise Bullis. A freshman forward number 35, Adeline Ernster. A freshman defender, Hannah Johnson. A junior forward, Braylon Dupert. A senior defender, Sydney Polkinghorn. A senior midfielder, Ubril Johnson. A sophomore midfielder, Grayson Gertis. A junior midfielder, number 4, Ella Brown. A senior midfielder, number 3, Madison Ingalls. And in the keeper for the Cavaliers, a senior, number zero, Nora Weaver. We're underway here. And a goal kick for the Cavaliers. They'll be in white, moving left to right on your screen. The Raiders in all blue. And they will be moving obviously opposite right to left on your screen. And Cavaliers come out on a run here. Sturkle gives late chance. Good off speed there. Coming over to Shad. Shad's going to do a nice job just to cut off that run. of Cavalier. That looks like number 5. Grayson Gertis, sophomore, had a nice run there. Cavaliers with the throw as the moon rises here over the Dinosaur Hill area. The dinosaur lit up. Beautiful night here in Rapid City at Sioux Park. Raiders try to clear it and will poke it out of bounds. So the Cavaliers come out wearing the armband, and the throw in is number 3. Madison Ingalls, a senior. So she'll be a captain. There's a trouble ball. Played nicely out of there. Boy, that ball was thrown in and was trouble. Tucker got a piece of it, and then the recovering defense of Sundal out of nowhere came to recover and help with that one. And now the Raiders on the other side. Shot. Goal! On the counter. Your leading goal scorer, number 11, Ava Holsworth. In the 3rd minute. Didn't see who that assist was because it was kind of a counter, and Ava Holsworth got on the end of that one, got it onto her left foot, and what a quality finish. Struck it with enough pace, but high and wide and tough for any keeper to save, and the Raiders will take an early lead, 1-0. And working up the sideline will be Raiders again. That ball's cut, but it's going to be a corner. Corner? No. What are they saying? Yep, that's going to be a corner. So the first one for the Raiders. Good pressure there. Dorman, let's see if she's over the ball. She is. Senior captain, number 7, Avery Dorman. She'll take her talents to Augustana next year. That one's in the box. Shot on goal. Goal! Off the left foot. It looks like number 12, Vienna Reagan. Dorman serves one in. Finds the feet of Vienna Reagan, number 12. And in the 4th minute, the Raiders lead 2-0. That assist will go to number 7, senior captain Avery Dorman. And the Raiders lead 2-0 here right off the bat. And I am sure the girls team and the coaching staff after the boys game said, do not look past anyone or anything. Go out and play your game. And so far they are, but we have a lot of time left here. With only 4 minutes gone, we have 76 minutes left. First round, Class AA girls soccer. Number 16, Sioux Falls Jefferson versus number 1, Rapid City Stevens. Rapid City Stevens leads 2-0 off of goals from Ava Holsworth and number 12, Vienna Reagan. So goals from the junior forward, number 11, Ava Holsworth, and a captain, and the sophomore midfielder, number 12, Vienna Reagan. Raiders with another corner. That'll be their second of the night. And it'll be Dorman again over the ball. She'll set it. Goes in. Another good curling ball. Finds just wide. Here comes a shot back in. Kind of recycled that one back into the middle. Raiders again. This one off the left foot. And this time the goalie's there. Went to the ground to make that save. Another good flurry by the Raiders. And coming out of that one was Nora Weaver, the senior goalkeeper for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers, nice job on the ball there. See if we can get a number there. That's number 3 again, the senior captain, Madison Ingalls. They'll try to play a ball wide again to Gertis. This time Sturkel's there, and we'll just escort that one out of bounds. And your AR Chad Landis will make the call there, throw in Raiders, and sophomore defender Meredith Lehman has done a nice job this season coming back off after an injury. It's been a phenomenal, solid and stable, reliable player in the back for the Raiders is the sophomore number 4. Sturkel will come up, the freshman. Push this one up, hoping to find Hallsworth. There's a host of Cavaliers there, and the keeper, Weaver, will come out and scoop that one up. She'll go to the top of the box. Well, she punts this one out. She will. Good punt. Wind's pretty much died down. The flags, as you can see in your screen, are neutral. Dorman tries to play one up. She does. Vienna Reagan does well to get on it. Ball tries to go back to Reagan. She gets a touch on it. Nice pass from Ritchie. Shot. Oh, too high. And I believe that was Holsworth who had it lined up. It was. And I thought the pass was from Ritchie, but it must have been Baird, as I was bit by the ponytail bug again. Here come the Raiders. That's number 2, Holly Benson, working up there with Lehman. Lehman will throw it in. Actually, it might have been Benson who served that ball. Benson now. Lehman puts it in Dorman. Dorman puts it in, though. That's Baird that was dispossessed. Dorman will recover on defense, and a good job by Sundahl. And Baird tracked back to recover, so it's like there is a... Oh, they had to run and get the ball and throw in for the Cavaliers. On the right side, giving chase is Holsworth. She'll move over to the right side, and Benson will take the left side. So they'll bookend the flanks with speed. This ball comes in, and it'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. Baird and Benson were running on, but the ball went out of bounds. But the speed of the 2 tracksters, the 2 sprinters, Benson and Holsworth, can be a real challenge to defend, and when they're working the flanks, any direct balls or any hard touch and they get on the end of, they can really create chances for the Raiders. Good job there by the Cavalier defender. That looks like number 15. Raiders send another one in. It goes off the goalie. Benson's going to recover it. Lehman will just recycle, put it in. There's a Raider there, and just off of Holsworth. Just missed it. Great idea by Holsworth. I didn't see a flag up, or was it? No, looks like they're going to put it on there for a goal kick. No offside. And Weaver will put it in. Schad plays it. The ball got caught in between players, and Schad goes down. And it's going to be a call against number 16 for the Cavaliers. Just a good, hard challenge. I don't think anything bad there. Just 2 players bumped at each other, and Schad did establish herself on the ball, so just a common foul there. Braylon Dupert working hard, trying to challenge for the ball there. for the Cavaliers. Good turn there by Cavalier number 36. That's Elise Bullis. Nice turn to try to put it over, but it goes out of bounds. Raider goal kick. Tucker will go short to Schad. Schad drives one. She's going to find, I believe that's Baird. Baird goes down, no call. Yet it's going to be a throw in for the Raiders. They'll throw back to Vienna Reagan. She'll play it through. Oh, just nearly got through. Lehman tried to put one through to Benson, and the Cavalier backline did well to knock that one down. High. This one eventually finds Dupert, and the Raiders will come back, but another foul as Brianna Reagan was knocked off the ball. Too quick of a reset, the referee says. And the Raiders will have to set it back up, and they do. Amora Reagan plays it back to Schad. Schad will drive one up the line. Holsworth was working back. Had she been working forward, that had a lot of pace on it, but Holsworth is Class AA long jump champion and part of the record-setting 4x1 relay. So you never say never on a ball that she's running down. That one, though, she was going the wrong way on the touch. Played back. There's a good ball. Good job there by the Jefferson defender. Let's get a number there on that one. That's number 36 again. Elise Bullis, she's having a nice half here. This one goes back to Sturkle. She misplays it momentarily and just going to go back to Tucker. Tucker surveys the field. She'll go wide. Schad drives one up. Kept in by the Cavaliers. Out of bounds. Raider will throw. Now you got a nearly full moon, or full moon. I guess I didn't check the calendar, but rising up over Dinosaur Park Hill, giving a beautiful backdrop and setting for girls AA playoff soccer on GoRaidersLive.com. Want to thank everybody not only for allowing us to come to you with this as a platform for athletics, but as a classroom for the Stevens Sports Network, Stevens students that are really stepping up and doing a great job helping with productions, getting things set up, getting things rolling. I got the A team here with D&D and Sterling tonight, so hopefully we can bring you a quality production of this playoff soccer game. Dorman goes outside, but again, Holsworth was standing, and that was just too wide off the mark, off target. Abril Johnson throws it in. She'll be playing left back for the Cavaliers. Raiders just throw that one in the middle. Sundahl comes out of there with it, but then kicks it out of bounds. Reagan and Holsworth try to get something going on that right side. Raiders really working that right side. If they can change fields and get a ball over to Benson on the left.
Onto the pitch for the Raiders, number
And now Benson will get a rest.
and number 32, Berkeley Larson.
The freshman Larson will come in for her, and also coming in is Turek for the Raiders. Good touch, turn. That one's sent in by Reagan, but Raiders weren't there, but Weaver was. Another good high punt out of there by Weaver. Gertis finds the end of it. But the Raiders and Lehman will play the ball up, and now here's Larson on the left side. She tries to play it up and did, but then it goes out of bounds for a corner, and that was Baird who caused that corner. Dorman, again over the ball, right foot, it'll swing in. Raiders running on, far post, it went short hard, and they're going to say a goal kick. Must have hit the side netting because it looked like the goalie was going to a save, and there was a bunch of players there, so I couldn't quite see the near side netting. And it's a goal kick at any rate. And this one gets over some of the Raider back line, but Sturkle was there with Schad to recover. Good pressure by Jefferson. That's number 13. It looks like Marlo Zimmerman. Just get a confirmation on that. Yep, number 13, Marlo Zimmerman, made things challenging for the Raiders. Here's a ball, and it's going to get by to Larson. Larson's going to find the end of it, see if she can get a shot off. She turns, she's bumped, she puts the ball in. Finds Holsworth. Holsworth tries to get a turn on it, and it's blocked and out of bounds. And Dorman will get set for another corner. No one comes short. Can't tell who's covering the goalie. That looks like number 13, Baird, on the goalie. This one comes out. Raiders try to get on the end of it, and it's just going to be kicked out of bounds by the Cavalier defender, number 36. That's Bolus again, calling her name a lot, working hard over there. Here's a shot off of the Cavaliers. Raiders chase it down, and what are we going to have? Goal kick. Didn't know if Ava was trying to hit that off the Cavalier for a corner, but she tried to keep that ball alive and hits it out of bounds. With 17 and a half gone, Raiders 2, Cavaliers 0. You're following Raider Girls Playoff Soccer subscription free on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv. Quick start for Cavaliers. It's number 15 who's in for the Cavaliers. Mia Puga, senior defender. The Cavaliers are coached by Laura Steen and Grace Schroeder, and the head coach is Taylor Mahachek. That one's out of bounds. Throw to the Raiders and Lehman. The Raiders coached by Alicia English and head coach Luis Ucera. The Raiders looking for the elusive Class AA Sanction Championship. They've been to 3 finals. Come up short in all of them.
Pitch for the Raiders, number 36, Greta Sundahl.
One in a grueling PK shootout with Sioux Falls Roosevelt, where inches matter in terms of, you know, they say football and those things are a game of inches. Holsworth on the end. See if she can turn. She can. Shot, goal! Assist Dorman. Goal Holsworth.
Raider goal, number 11, Ava Holsworth.
In the 20th minute, Ava Holsworth, on an assist from Avery Dorman, went to her left, got the defense to go that way, stopped, cut back to her right, and just does what Ava Holsworth does and just clinically finishes. There's a push off the ball. That's going to be a foul against the Cavaliers. And just, again, coming in to make a A strong challenge was number 30, sophomore Kalia Mitchell. And Sturkle earned the free kick for the Raiders. This one's sent all the way down. Cavaliers going to find the end of that one. Good job there on that run. Number 4 continues to try to work through the ball. There's some intensity picking up here. Number 4 is Ella Brown. And that will go out of bounds for the Cavaliers. So their work and persistent pays off. Nice job there also by Cavalier number 30, Kalia Mitchell, to keep that one alive for Cavaliers. Touch by number 4, Brown. It goes out of bounds. Throwing to the Cavaliers, and that's going to be number 15, the senior defender, Mia Puga. That'll put this one in. See if she goes long. She goes short, and Larson let it go. And Amora Reagan will just kick it out, but not for a corner for a throw. And now captain number 3, Madison Ingalls, will go long, goes to the box. Raiders are there, and Sturkle didn't mean to, but she put her leg out, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be the first corner for the Cavaliers. And this is number 4, Ella Brown, the midfielder, who will set this. Cavaliers got some tall players. They get in the box. Goes over the head, but on the back side, there'll be a shot. Goes in. Goal! That's number 6.
Number 6, April Johnson.
April Johnson, number 6. The ball came out to her off of the corner, and she beat Tucker to the far post, the near post in your screen. And in the 22nd minute, April Johnson erases the clean sheet for the Raiders and gets the Cavaliers on the board here. Raiders 3, Cavaliers 1. Olsworth tried to drive that one in late, but it was out of bounds. So clean clearances are so important, especially in playoff soccer. We saw in the boys some uncharacteristic and unclean clearances led to chances for the Brandon Valley boys, and right there for the Raiders, a set piece that wasn't able to be cleared. They defended it well, but that just found the feet of the number 6, the senior midfielder for the Cavaliers, and she put it in the far post side netting. 3-1 Raiders. 17:27 to go here in this one. Conversation here between the official, and that's Paul Stevens, center official Paul Stevens conversation, and set piece for Avery Dorman and the Raiders. Dorman has the hand up. See if she goes direct. She does. She drives it. Goal! Dorman off the set piece with the goal.
Raider goal to make it 4-1.
In the 24th minute.
Dorman.
Dorman, the senior captain, with a rocket
Number 5, Grayson Gertis back on the pitch for the Cavaliers.
to beat Weaver. Weaver had no chance. That was driven into the back of the net in the 24th minute off of the set piece. Raiders 4, Cavaliers 1. Sturkle gives chase. She's going to heel it and then knock it out of bounds. Gertis is going to quick start. Oh, she falls on the Mondo. Hope she's okay. Yep, she is. She's tough. And she'll go for a throw. Goes into the Raiders. Sturkle doesn't let it go. Tries to clear it. It's good job by Dorman. That was dangerous. It came to the feet of the Cavaliers, but Dorman was able to get it to midfield and relieve some of the pressure on the Raiders. Nice job there by Abril Johnson to keep that one alive, but her toe poke goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in for the Raiders.
Madison Ritchie, number 5 on the pitch for the Raiders.
Now on the pitch for the Raiders is number 5, senior forward, Addison Ritchie. She will outwork everybody on the pitch. Fun to watch. Doesn't always show on the score line, but the games we've covered, Addison is just with her hustle and tenacity and just relentless effort has created a lot of chances for her Raider teammates. And we'll watch here as with 15 minutes to go in the first half, the Raiders lead 4-1. Good little give and go ball, a little bit wide, but there goes the speed of Benson. Challenging. Up comes Turek. Some players collide. No call there. Sundahl now working back to the left side, and Amora Reagan's just going to say, let's regain our shape on defense and kick this one out of bounds. And it'll be a throw for the senior captain for the Cavaliers, Madison Ingalls. She's had a nice game. She'll throw this one right at Sturkle, and it'll go out of bounds. Ingalls once again. She has Gertis short, but she's going to go long this time into the box. Off of Reagan. Looked like a handball, no call. And Cavaliers, Puga tries to keep it in, but it goes off the side of her foot. Sundahl and the Raiders will have the throw. They'll get it in quick to Sturkle. Sturkle goes back outside to Sundahl. She tries to go middle. It's intercepted. Shot and saved by Tucker. That was a dangerous shot. Low, hard, took a skip. Good strike by number 4, the junior Ella Brown. But Tucker, the senior keeper for the Raiders, number 1, and one of the captains was up to the task on that one. Good save. Good job here by Ingalls. She'll make a nice little run. She keeps the ball. She drives this one, and Strickle's going to try to run it down so it's not a corner, but the good work there by the senior captain for the Cavaliers, Madison Ingalls, will win the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers a corner, and we'll have a substitute.
35 into the game for the Cavaliers.
Adeline Ernster comes back in. And she'll step over the ball. This one's a good centerpiece. It's right there. Goal!
Cavalier goal puts Sioux Falls Jefferson behind by 2.
Not sure who that was. There was a host there, and when they all celebrated, there was just a mass of white jerseys and ponytails, so we'll try to get a number on that. We will try to track that down for you, the goal scorer. That one near goes right across goal face, and Jefferson averts some danger there. So the goal in the 27th minute by the Cavaliers. There's a host of them there. Looked like it could have been number 36, Elise Bullis, but like I said, there was a host there, and then when the goal went in the net, there was a well-deserved team celebration, and they were focusing on one player, but we could never find them. So if somebody out there knows who that was, send that to us. Hey, can you go back to Go Raiders Live and then choose slow-mo on that play and see if you can see who scored for them? We'll see if our students can track that down for us. 4-2 now after goals from Sioux Falls Jefferson in the 22nd and 27th minute. The Raiders scored in the 3rd minute, the 4th minute, the 20th minute, and the 24th minute. But this is playoff soccer, and it's winner take all. And your Cavaliers, the Cavaliers are showing no signs of quit by any means. And credit the work of the senior captain for the Cavaliers, Madison Ingles, for winning the corner. That kind of got that to be everything pretty messy in there. And it came out on the foot of a Cavalier, and they found the back of the net. Here goes Ingles again. Nice little run. Sundahl tries to recover. Morrigan tries to recover. Gertis is there. Gertis will win a corner. Another set piece for the Cavaliers. And let's see if they... maybe it wasn't number 36. Or is this 35 down here?
Into the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, this is 35. Adeline Ernster, the freshman, she took the last corner. She drives this one out of bounds. Tried to see who ran in there in the same position of the last goal, and the only one I could see other than number 36 was number 3. So nice knock away there by the Raiders. Sundahl comes up. She'll defend. Curtis tries to go wide. Benson is also there to shield it off, and that's a ball out of bounds. Nice job, experienced play there by Benson, who was a member of the U19 NPL team and just did an outstanding job during that tournament week of not only defending but overlapping runs from the back, and helped the Rapids NPL U19 girls team win the Nationals. In Commerce City at the Colorado Rapids soccer facility. This ball sent up by Dorman. Let's see if they can get the end of it. Holsworth does. Holsworth, see if she can finish. Shot. Goal! The connection, Dorman to Holsworth, and the speed and athleticism of Holsworth and the control and the skill on the ball at that pace is just so hard to defend, and it's just something, just a joy to watch. That's a special, special player right there for the Raiders. She'll score in the 33rd minute. And a hat trick. And an assist hat trick for Avery Dorman. So the Raiders now extend their lead 5-2. And there's another chance, and blocked. Good job there by the center back. For the Cavaliers, as Weaver sets this, and it looks like we might have some subs. Lehman will come back in. She'll give Schott a rest. And Weaver drives it out. Cleared there by center back. Did a nice job back there, play before too, and that's freshman defender Hannah Johnson. When headed down, and Sundahl will let it go out of bounds, and they'll reset. Goes to Benson, see if she can get on it. She does. Good little move by her to go back to the left. She's got speed as well. See if she can get a ball in. She cuts one in, but the keeper comes off the line just enough. Good positioning there by the senior goalkeeper, and came off the line just enough to come and catch that cross attempt there by Benson. So good work on the outside. Couple combination passes, and a ball served in for the Raiders as they continue to attack. Little touch there. Go to Dorman. Dorman dekes a pass and comes back the other way. Nobody's home. As the keeper will come all the way out and bring the ball in and pick it up. Ritchie up there making sure she handles it. Sturkel. Tough bounce, but she stays with it. Just kept going to the ball. Didn't wait for it to come to her, and goes out of bounds, but she did well to get it away from goal. And then she'll send one up to Benson, who nearly got a toe on it. And if it was a soft enough touch, she had some space, but that would have been a very, very good first touch. And now we've got a whistle because the throw's going the other way. Under 5 to go in this first half. Raiders 5, Cavaliers 2. Dorman steals this pass. She gets it to the feet of Holsworth, who goes wide. Running on in a collision, and we don't know which way that's going to go. We're going to have, is that a stoppage? It's just a good hard challenge.
Raiders back into the game, number 13, Braden Baird, and number 24,
we got a substitute. So the flag went up, and the center official is marking a spot, but that is for a throw. So ultimately the ball went out of bounds off of Jefferson. There was a collision, but good hard challenge, no call. Reagan pops that one in, trying to find Raider in the box. This one's thrown in the box again. Put down to the feet. Shot. Saved. Reagan got her left foot on that, but Weaver was up to the task. And so it's been confirmed by the Stevens Sports Network producers as they went back and watched slow-mo film that the goal in the 27th minute for the Cavaliers will be awarded to senior captain midfielder number 3, Madison Ingalls, who has worked really hard and had a nice night. And thank you, students. Shot comes up nicely, calmly, keeps on the ball, dispossessed, but right there in support is Amora Reagan. And they'll continue to battle, and Shot continues to persist on the ball. Raiders. On the outside, ball comes in, knocked away nicely by the Cavaliers. Let's see if we can see what number that is. That's number 6, who's come in and had a nice game. Senior midfielder, April Johnson. one of the starters, and a goal scored and a goal! With the
Goal number 2, Holly Benson.
And we talked about Benson's speed and work, and that time she was able to persist and get on a ball, and with the left foot finishes for the Raiders in the 38th minute. Goal by senior defender, number 2, Holly Benson. Raiders 6, Cavaliers 2. Good turn there by the Cavaliers. Schad is there. Schad drives one out. Lily Schad, senior, having a solid night as a center back for the Raiders. Playing really confident out there. And since we're mentioning Lily Schad, we have to give our shout out to Carrabassett Valley, Maine. We don't know if her mom is able to be here tonight and her brother Grant. So if they are back in Maine, thanks for joining us. Shout out to you guys. Hope everything in the aerial ski world is going well for you guys. And if you're here, we're super glad. Shout out to the Shads. And former Stevens staff member Courtney Schad. So miss having Courtney at Stevens High School. But if you get a chance to check out some of the aerial ski in this, like ski acrobatics pretty much, you got to do it. It's pretty wild. And that Grant is excelling in that, so good luck, Grant, and be well. Raiders, as we set back here, ball played back. Larson, back to Lehman. Lehman has some space. She has a nice little move down the left, and then cleared out by the Cavaliers. And that's Puga. Good job by Puga just to say, hey, we need to get organized and regroup here. And
10 seconds.
this ball at the end of the half will be a Cavalier throw. They'll throw it in with 2 seconds left on the clock. And that's the horn. At halftime, the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers 2, your Rapid City Stevens Raiders 6. We'll recap the first half scoring here real quick. The Raiders opened up scoring in the 3rd minute with a goal by Ava Holsworth. And then they added another goal with a nice shot by the sophomore, number 12, Vienna Reagan, assist Avery Dorman. And they continued their scoring in the 20th minute with another goal by Holsworth and an assist by Dorman. In the 24th minute, Dorman drove a set piece that was just an excellent strike. It was brilliant and beat the keeper. The Raiders also scored in the 33rd minute. Holsworth completing her hat trick. Dorman with the assist. And then Holly Benson, just a few minutes ago in the 38th minute, finished the scoring for the Raiders. For the Cavaliers, in the 22nd minute,
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Western South Dakota's largest selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs is at Danny Menho Rapid Chevrolet. Over 350 to choose from. GMC, Ram, Ford, Jeep, imports, Chevys, GM certified pre-owned, 24 different manufacturers, all with Danny Menho discounts. If you want it, we have it, or our friendly staff will find it for you. Buyers on site offering top dollar for all trades. Financing available on the spot and all credit applications accepted. See us at Danny Menho Rapid Chevrolet or DannyMenhoRapidChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Diamond Roofing is your trusted roofing contractor in Rapid City and the surrounding Black Hills area. With over 40 years of experience, they specialize in residential and commercial roofing, as well as siding, windows, and gutter installation. They also collaborate with general contractors to install roofs on new home construction. Diamond Roofing offers customized solutions that fit both your needs and your budget. Call 605-720-7663 for a quote or visit diamondroofingcorp.com today.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Old Man Winter is right around the corner. Is it time to upgrade your ride? We've got a great selection of used 4x4 trucks and sport utilities at Danny Menho Toyota. Snow-busting 4x4s and all-wheel drives, domestics and imports, plus the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 4.99% APR for up to 60 months on certified pre-owned, including RAV4s. Tell Old Man Winter to take a hike. See us at Danny Menho Toyota or DannyMenhoToyota.com.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers is a trusted real estate advisor in the Black Hills. She brings precision, dedication, and clear communication to every transaction. Melissa focuses on service, not sales, always putting her clients first. She's also passionate about supporting local youth activities, helping to strengthen communities and build a brighter future for our kids. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Melissa is here to guide you every step of the way. Stop in or call Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers today.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Welcome back to GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv, and Class AA girls soccer. Your Raiders lead 6-2 over the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. The Cavaliers will start the half. They'll try to go up the right side, but it's too far out of bounds. Some more playoff scores here to report. In girls, the only games left are Harrisburg, Washington. We're waiting for a score on that. O'Gorman and Brandon Valley. And, of course, this game. Aberdeen beat Spearfish. Sioux Falls Roosevelt beat Brookings. Yankton defeated Rapid City Central. Pierre over Mitchell. And Watertown, the number 11, beats the number 6. Here come the Raiders. Dorman with a little move. Left-handed shot. Nope, she tried to center it. Thought she was going to shoot it. And sent out of bounds by the Cavaliers. Number 4 for the Cavaliers had a nice night. Ella Brown just wanted to get that one out of there and clears it out and goes out of bounds again. In boys, waiting for a Lincoln Mitchell result. O'Gorman beat Yankton. Brandon Valley over Stevens. Watertown over Sioux Falls, Washington. Sioux Falls, Washington was the 5, Watertown the 12. That ball goes in to Nora Weaver, senior goalkeeper for the Cavaliers. And she'll boot that one high and out for the Cavaliers. Raiders eventually come up with it, play it outside. Holsworth tries to go back. Cavaliers persisting on the ball. They'll come out with it, and then a good job by the Raiders to clear it. And then some bodies hitting, but no call, and a little black heel by... Oh, and then there is going to be a call, and it's going to be an out of bounds off of the Raiders to the Cavaliers. Throw in. And other scores for the boys. Sioux Falls Jefferson defeated Rapid City Central. And Sturgis, the Scoopers, outlast T-Area Titans 3-2. And I believe that might have been extra time. I'm not sure. But a 3-2 final. The Scoopers will advance and play Sioux Falls Jefferson in Sioux Falls. And just to clarify, slope style is the style of skiing that Mr. Grant Schad competes in. I think I called it park or aerial. I don't know, but check it out. Raiders try to work that one up, but nice job there by the defense of the Cavaliers to send it forward, but too far forward. Tucker will snatch that one up and play it down the field. Left side. Benson tries to play it in. Goal! Holsworth.
Raider goal, 4th on the day for number 11, Ava.
That assist is going to go to Holly Benson. So Holsworth just did a lot of work there. So in the 44th minute, Holsworth will get her 4th goal. We're going to credit Benson with the assist. She did some work to get it to Holsworth, and then Holsworth did the rest there. Back in play here. Quick reset there, and Strickle will escort this one back. She'll be challenged by Cavalier number 5 to win a corner. Strickle puts her hands up. I don't know if she didn't know what to do or didn't think it went off her, but at either rate, sent in by the Cavaliers. Shots there. Lined up for it was number 4, but ball still laying around in there. The Raiders can't clear it, and finally they tried to, and that's no foul called. The Raiders still challenged. They poke it away, and finally on the outside, that's Lehman, who's going to just drive it up and out of bounds so the Raiders can regroup. No, it goes off of Jefferson, and Lehman grabs the ball and long throws away. Puga has to play it, and does, to Ingles. Ingles dispossessed by Reagan. Dorman stays on the ball, pushes one up by Ritchie. Ritchie had a nice touch over to Benson. Reagan pops it back into Holsworth. Holsworth challenging number 34, Hannah Johnson, still battling in the corner. Little bump there, and it'll be eventually Jefferson ball after a good little battle in the corner there. And number 36 for the Cavaliers, Elise Bullis, just continues to follow Holsworth and mark her everywhere she goes here in the final third. Dorman turns. See if she lets one go. Nice turn, cut. Drives one in, but it's wide. And Weaver watches that one go out of bounds. Goal kick for the Cavaliers. The Raiders, since 2021, lead this series 2-1. In August of 2021, the Raiders won 3-1. In August of 2022, Jefferson defeated the Raiders 1-2. And in August of 23, the Raiders were victorious 2-1. So Raiders lead the series, but all have been pretty close games. And this one, with 33 minutes to go, Raiders 7, Cavaliers 2, first round, girls, Class AA playoffs. And nice ball there played out by the Raiders. That was Maura Reagan who tracked back, gave Sturkle a little help. Good challenge there by Sturkle. Sundall's back there in that group as well. So three young players for the Raiders working together nicely. And freshman Greta Sundall, freshman Kennedy Sturkle, and 8th grader Amora Reagan. Whistle goes and a stoppage. And substitution, I think we have an injured player, but walking off and holding her leg. Looks like number 30. Yes, that's number 30 for the Cavaliers. That's a sophomore, Kalia Mitchell. She's limping off. Let's hope she's okay. She's had a nice night and had some tough challenges in there, and she's walking off on her own power, so good sign to see there. Raiders. Good move there by the captain for the Cavaliers. She tries to play it back and it goes out of bounds. She just worked so hard and tried to play it back to her teammate. Was out of gas. Was the senior captain, Madison Ingles. She's been impressive with her hard work tonight. There's a ball in. Holsworth gets it at her feet. Holsworth turns, tucks, and just wide. Had Weaver off her line, but a tough angle. Holsworth cuts it back to the near post on your screen, and it goes wide. Been the far post to her. Sturkle pushes that one up, and she'll have to retreat and recover as the Cavaliers put pressure on the Raiders' back line now. And coming out of it, there's Schad, who plays it up to Reagan. Reagan over to Dorman. Dorman with a couple touches. She gets picked, but right there to support her is Reagan. And the ball's played up to Benson. Benson with a little turn. She has support on the left. She'll go back to the middle, and Dorman tried to go straight through to the on-running defender who will get replaced. And now a free ball. Oh, and just wide. Vienna Reagan had that lined up. Had a good look at it. Good shot. Just went wide of frame there for the Raiders. Tucker will set this one for the Cavaliers and put it into play. 30 minutes to go in this one. Number 1 seed Raiders 7, number 16 Cavaliers 2. Raiders pressing. This ball goes in and goes out of bounds. Looked like Holsworth was there, but just couldn't get on it as she was not on the move. She was standing still, and the ball passed out of bounds. Weaver drives another hard, low goal kick, and Sundal will just let that go out of bounds. Raider throw. Good ball up to the right side. Cavaliers came out with it. That was number 5, senior, or the sophomore, number 5, Grayson Gertis, who did a lot of work there. Eventually, Cavaliers win the throw. Good recovery by the Raider defense. They'll just let that pass go out of bounds, and Tucker will set the ball for the Raiders in a goal kick. Curtis marking high, as is number 35, Ernster, who had a touch on the ball before the Raiders recover. Good move there on the ball. Good pass. Little on the outside, but the speed is on a Holdsworth. She'll give a little give and go. Another one. She'll cut it back. Stays in bounds. Passes. Shot. Oh, just wide, but we're going to have, nope, not a call, it doesn't look like. Reagan went down in the box, and it's going to be a stoppage because player for the Cavaliers, number 34, is down. She was down in the box. That's the freshman defender who's had a nice night, Hannah Johnson. She'll go off just to make sure she's okay. Coach Mahacek goes out to make sure her player's okay. And Dorman will be over the ball for a corner. She'll go short. It'll go back to Dorman. She was going to try to go right back to Lehman, but the Jefferson defense was there. And that set piece just didn't have the right timing, or hard to simulate when a defending player is fast or in the right position to that cuts that off. At either rate, 27 and change to go in this one. Raiders in command at the moment, and that ball goes into Baird. She'll play it. She battles with Puga. She keeps it in. The sophomore, Braden Baird, showing some strength and determination there. That ball's won. That's going to be Benson, but touch was too hard, and Jefferson, number 11, who also is wearing an armband, comes out. And that time, good job by Nora Weaver, the keeper, who had to measure when she came off her line, and when she saw Holsworth tracking the ball, she came off quick and got there, went low and got the ball. Having another nice night for the Cavaliers, marking a lot of players out there. Senior defense number 11, one of the captains, Sydney Polkinghorn. As Cavaliers tried to go long, but the Raiders are there. They'll eventually play it back to Sturkle, who will poke it outside. Benson comes back. Benson stays on the ball. She gets a push down the outside. Baird challenged for that ball and eventually goes out of bounds off the Cavaliers, and a substitute for the Raiders. Coming in for the Raiders looks like Turek.
Number 31, Naya Turek.
And Sundal will go off. Raiders on the ball. Dorman goes over to Reagan. Reagan back to Dorman. Dorman will fire one. Oh, just wide. Nice pass from Norman, and now we have a whistle, and I'm not sure why the stoppage there. Maybe because I'm not sure. That one kicked high and stays inbounds. Played off the head of Lehman. And handball. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I was looking for should be looking for the red flag. One of the players on the Raider bench waved the green flag, and I thought it was a call there on the far side. So we'll be looking for the red color flag instead. Got fooled there. This one played in, chipped in nicely, but Sturkle has angle. This time she plays the body instead of the player, not to give a corner, and a shot, and Tucker has to make a save. So good work there by the sophomore, number 5, Grayson Gertis, to challenge Sturkle, the freshman. And the shot by Ernster forced Tucker to make a save, and now over the ball is number 4 for the Cavaliers. That's junior midfielder Ella Brown. And this will be the 5th corner for the Cavaliers. This one comes out, shot, goes up high and over the post. So that's been dangerous when the ball comes out and there's been a Cavalier open. That's how number 6, Abriel Johnson, scored in the 22nd minute for the Cavaliers, and they had another dangerous chance there. So the Cavaliers still chipping away here, still playing hard, playing physical. There's a ball set in, and Weaver comes in, came off her line, thought about it, and then had to come out as she saw her back line had Baird marked, but Holsworth was coming on strong. Here's one. See if Holsworth can split the defense. She's so keen at that. Little cutback pass. No Raider there. Cleared out by the Cavaliers. Done calmly there by number 43 for the Cavaliers. That's Erica Ulrich. Puga comes up, and she'll take the throw for the Cavaliers. The senior defender, Maya Puga, and that'll go out of bounds, and she'll take it again. There's some substitutions waiting for the Raiders. Make sure we have those numbers. Number 22, Zoe Raby, it looks like. I don't know if the other one is Caitlin Shute or Larson. She's got, yep, it's Larson. She had her penny over the number, but it's Berkeley Larson. They're waiting to come in as the Raiders clear this one out. Goes the middle, Dorman. Dorman, that's a nice little through ball. Hits off of a Cavalier, slowed it down for Holsworth. She'll tap it out. Sent in by Turek. Finds the feet of Baird, but Baird just was challenged enough by the defense that she couldn't get a solid touch on it, and that was great marking there by number 8 senior defender Adriana Juarez Arden. Did a nice job there. There's a good ball down the line. Lehman coming up from her back spot, gets it into Holsworth. Holsworth doesn't see it's touched off and then was kind of just to the left of her. Couldn't find the ball. Reagan pops one in, but it'll be handled easy by Weaver. I think Reagan chipped one in, kind of popped one in, hoping there'd be a late run, but Raiders knew they'd be offside. Raiders move it up the left side again. They'll go back to the middle, find Reagan. to Reagan. She goes down, and there'll be a call there. And well on the Raiders' half there. See if the Raiders try to quick restart. They do. Lehman tries to take a little touch to the left and kick it. It was too hard. She was pressured there again by the hard-working Grayson Gertis for the Cavaliers. Raiders left side, kept in, no flag. And now it'll be a Raider throw. And Larson will take it as Baird will set up to receive. And now she'll hand it back to, looks like Sundahl. Sundahl to Larson. Poked out of bounds by the Cavaliers. And Juarez Arden. Good throw here by the Raiders. Popped in Dorman. Dorman had a little look, and then they had to go out of bounds. They just had to clear it. And it'll be another corner for the Raiders. Number 4, and this will be subs for the Raiders, and so Ritchie will come in. And Dorman over the ball. She'll swing this one in. And it's headed out by the Cavaliers. Ritchie stays high for the Raiders. She was hoping for a ball to come back in. It didn't. Raiders reset. Shaw challenge. She'll get it back to Sturkle. Sturkle will go out wide to Sundahl. And we're going to have another injury and holding her. It looks like she's holding her face. I don't know if she got hit with the ball, but that's number 4 for the Cavaliers. Ella Brown, who's had a nice night, and she's down and being attended to by Coach Mahacek. And there'll be a substitute. Juarez Ardan will come off. 34. Hannah Johnson, the freshman defender, will come on. Good to see her back on the pitch as she went off limping. And now the trainers and the trainer and coach are attending to Brown. Let's hope she's okay. 18:20 to go in this one. We have an injury stoppage here. We'll be right back after this 30-second word from our sponsors.
Western South Dakota's largest selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs is at Danny Menho Rapid Chevrolet. Over 350 to choose from. GMC, Ram, Ford, Jeep, imports, Chevys, GM certified pre-owned, 24 different manufacturers, all with Danny Menho discounts. If you want it, we have it, or our friendly staff will find it for you. Buyers on site offering top dollar for all trades. Financing available on the spot and all credit applications accepted. See us at Danny Menho Rapid Chevrolet or DannyMenhoRapidChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
We're back. And again, let's hope Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavalier junior midfielder Ella Brown is okay good player. She's had a really good game tonight, so wish for her to recover quickly here and even hope to see her back tonight if it's possible. Schad with a little turn. Gets it up to Reagan. Reagan with a nice nifty little move. She'll send it out wide to Lehman. Lehman touches forward. Good combination passing there by the Raiders. A little bit of a hard touch by Larson. Goes out of bounds. But involved with that was Reagan, Lehman, Ritchie, and Larson. So good job there. Dorman tries to get a through ball up to Ritchie, but that one's pushed back. Goes wide. Inside Ritchie, a nice little return ball. Good little inside-outside move. Larson drives one in, but Weaver's right there, the senior goalkeeper, number 0, Nora Weaver. Scoops that one easy. That one gets overshot, but Sturkle's there. Heads it down, heads it right to the Cavaliers, but good recovery by Sturkle to Dorman. Good little give and go. Dorman chips one over the top, and Weaver taking no chances, wasn't going to let any of the speedy Raiders run onto that. Raby and Ritchie started to go, but Weaver came out and took that ball easily. See if there's any more score updates here while we follow action here. Aberdeen Central, a new score in the boys. Defeat Brookings 3-0. So now we are just awaiting the boys side score Pierre Sioux Falls Christian and the Sioux Falls Lincoln Mitchell contest.
For the Cavaliers, number 2, Melanie Peñita, and number 30, Talia Mitchell.
Mitchell back in. Melanie Pineda, senior forward in. And that's a quick reset and a call, and it'll be Cavalier free kick. And over the ball will be the captain, senior defender, number 11, Sydney Polkinghorn. She drives one in. Raiders are there. Schad got a piece of it, and then Sturkle will follow up on it from her back line and roll one up. Tried to get it to Dorman. Not there. It goes back to Dorman. Dorman with a little pause and go. But number 35 for the Cavaliers, Adeline Ernster, stepped in to Dorman's pass. And Dorman with the little give and go tried it with Larson, but little too much weight on that touch. And that goes out of bounds. That'll go to the Raiders. Turek will pick up the ball and drive it down the line to Dorman. Dorman backing in. Good physical match with Dorman and number 43 for the Cavaliers. That's freshman defender Erica Olerich. And she'll win the throw. Raby tries to head it in to Ritchie. She gets it to Ritchie. Ritchie takes a turn to Dorman. Dorman lines up. Shot. Hits the top. The crossbar comes down in play. No goal. Dorman drove another one. Shook the goal. She planted on the crossbar. She'll shoot again. This one low for Weaver. She goes down, makes a save. Little tiny rebound. Ritchie tried to think about running on it, but Weaver swallowed it up before it was an issue. 13 minutes to go for the number 1 seed, Rapid City Stevens Raiders. If they advance to the quarterfinal, it will be here at Sioux Park on Saturday. And if this result holds, they would play host to Aberdeen Central. The number 8 seed. Raiders come out of there. That ball tries to go over. Caitlin Shute in the game now. She gave chase on the left side.
April Johnson, number 6, back into the game for the Cavaliers.
Weaver drives that one out. Reagan got a touch on it. To Ritchie, this ball's played up. Shoot! Shoot finds the end of it. She tries to go over the top, but Puga's right there to challenge, and that ball will go out of bounds. Throw into the Cavaliers. Driven out. Good kick there by the Cavalier captain, Polkinghorn. Raiders keep it in Cavalier half. (7-2) in this one. Neither team has scored since Ava Holsworth netted her 4th goal in the 44th minute to make it 7-2. And Turek hits one off of Johnson. She fell awkwardly, but she's right back up. Dorman challenges. Turek comes up. She'll get the ball. She'll poke it over to Ritchie. Ritchie plays the ball down to Raby. Raby gets dispossessed. Jefferson floats one down the right side. They give chase. Lehman will just let this one go out of bounds. Good effort and good hustle there by Cavalier number 10, who's in the game, senior McKinley Smith. She was flying down that right side. A good effort by the senior for the Cavaliers, Smith. Cavaliers trying to pressure. Raiders doing a good job, but the pressure there caused the ball to go wide and out of bounds. So give the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers a lot of credit. They have not stopped trying. The effort is definitely there, and witnessed by that play right there where the pressure caused an errant touch by the Raiders. Now the Raiders come back on a counter and apply pressure. And one of the center backs had a nice night there. Hannah Johnson, the freshman, just kicks that one out of bounds, and Cavaliers regain their shape on defense. Reagan, Amora Reagan, puts it out to Raby. Raby tried to find Larson, but Johnson was there. April Johnson was there to cut that one off. Now Larson is going to give run down the side. She's going to keep this ball in. See if she can challenge Johnson. Johnson cuts into the ball. Larson continuing to work. Great job by her. Turek now. She sends one in. She does. She finds Dorman. Hard touch. Not what Dorman wanted, but right there to persist to shoot. Shoot will go down, and we're going to have a call. I think they're going to give it right on the outside of the box. So we'll look to see Avery Dorman take this set piece. And they're saying yes, right at the edge of the box. Shoot did well to persist and win that foul. Dorman now, as the referee will set the wall back. And easy to see where you need to be with all the lines. Dorman with the right foot. See if she goes direct. She strikes one, and it's high and wide. Not the touch she wanted, but another set piece off of the pressure and attacking front line of the Raiders. Weaver drives it out. 7 to go in this one. Ritchie with the good turn. She'll push it over to Dorman. Back to Ritchie. Back to Dorman. Dorman. Trying to find Ritchie. There, a nice shot comes in by Raby, but blocked and cleared out by the Cavaliers. I believe that was number 35. Yep, let's get some glass on that. That was. She's had a nice night. Adeline Ernster, the freshman. Raider throw. Turek. She'll play it up. Tries to go out to Larson, but it goes off the Cavaliers. Johnson, who was the goal scorer, the first goal scorer for the Cavaliers. She scored a goal in the 22nd minute where a ball came out of the box in a set piece, and she was on the far side of your screen. And from about 18 yards out, beat Tucker to high and wide to the far post. Beautiful shot for the senior midfielder. Five and a half to go in this one. Raiders in command. They lead 7-2. There's a shot, but it's going to go wide out of bounds, and Tucker will take her time setting this one. Drive it wide, goes up the line. Nice ball. Good overlapping run. It might be too much. No, it's going to be found the end of it. Shoot, working hard. She's going to try to get a turn. And I think she wanted to win a corner, but I think they're going to say goal kick. Yep. Good battle there between those two players. Good hustle by Shoot, getting a chance here for some minutes and not letting that chance slip away. Really good run by her. Just ran out of space. Shoot heads it back to Dorman. Dorman tries to go to Larson. Larson touches back to Turek. I believe that's Turek. Yeah, Turek with some nice touches there. Larson keeps it in and goes off of number 36. Elise Bullis for a corner for the Raiders. And that's 5 corners apiece. Dorman will step over this one. It'll swing out with the right foot. Standing by the goalie is Ritchie. I think she's covering up the keeper. She is. All the rest of the Raiders are at the top of the box, far post. Then they make runs near, far, spread it out. A low one, tipped on. Shoot came in off of her run and got a touch on it, but it went into the ground, and that kind of killed the momentum of the ball, and it bounced up to senior goalkeeper Nora Weaver, who did well to get in really good position to just be able to secure that ball for the Cavaliers. 3.5 to go in this one. Raiders content to just possess the ball now as they move it back and then wide. They tried to keep it in bounds on the far side, but it goes out of bounds. Throwing for the Cavaliers. As there'll be a substitution, Puga will come in.
Number 15 on the pitch for the Cavaliers, Mia Puga.
Throw in by Cavalier number 27, I believe. 27, yeah. Junior defender Kayla Reuter is in. And if she came in earlier, I missed it. Reuter playing tough on that side. Cavaliers will challenge again. That's number 10, McKinley Smith, who's done a nice job of challenging when things are on the right side. Cavaliers. Ingles tried to play a ball in the middle, and Raiders intercepted. We get a call against Cavaliers. That's Dorman who took a boot. And the referee will call a free kick for the Raiders as the senior captain for the Raiders shakes out the wheel and goes back upfield. Under 2 to go in this first round Class AA girls contest. Stevens Raiders 7. Jefferson Cavaliers 2. And again, the Raiders are content to just possess the ball. Okay. Thank you. So if you know somebody who's saying they lost a set of keys at Sioux Park at soccer, contact Stevens Activities Director, Mr. Karn. We got an airmail delivery from down below just now from some lost keys. So Raiders set the ball. They'll go short and quick. Played inside. That was Dorman to Benson. And, touch from Reagan. Ritchie ran on, tried to run onto it, as did Dorman, but Weaver was there. And with 25 seconds to go, Raiders are just going to punt this one deep. Weaver will come out and secure it. Raiders just let the clock go out here as Weaver sends one deep.
10 seconds.
Sturkle will play it. And the magic voice said 10 seconds. So we've down to 2, 1. And that's going to do it. That's your final whistle. The game recap and highlights here. The Raiders will advance to the quarterfinal 7-2 over the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. The Raiders will face the Aberdeen Central High School Golden Eagles, who defeated Spearfish 2-0. That will be on Saturday. Time to be determined. And as we recap the scoring, it opened with a goal by Ava Holsworth in the 3rd minute, followed by a goal by Vienna Reagan in the 4th minute, and then Holsworth again in the 20th minute with the assist from Dorman, who also assisted Reagan. Then the Cavaliers, April Johnson, and a nice shot just outside the box in the 22nd minute. Then Dorman scored on a set piece where she just drove the ball into the back of the net in the 24th minute. And in the 27th minute, Madison Ingalls credited with the goal off of the corner kick. And for the Raiders then, in the 38th minute, Holly Benson scored right before half, and then the lone goal in the second half in the 44th minute for her fourth goal was junior captain Ava Holsworth. So again, in recapping the evening, the number 1 ranked Raiders improved to 14-0-1. The Cavaliers end their season 3-10-1. And the Raiders will be back on the Sioux Park pitch on Saturday, October 11th, in the quarterfinal versus Aberdeen Central High School, time to be determined, in their quest to reach the final held right here at Sioux Park Stadium in Rapid City on Saturday, October 18th. Congratulations to the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers and Coach Taylor Mahacek on a good season, and good luck to the Raiders as they advance to the quarterfinals. Thank you for following Raiders Athletics, subscription free on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv. We'll see you next time.